Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your Queen Divine Mother, Goddess Yamaya, your intuitive guide, and I am coming to you all with an intuitive message as well as using my tarot cards to get the message that you all need for today. It looks like just by shuffling the deck so far, I'm seeing that someone is having a tower moment where that just basically means that things are getting ready to turn around, or things are ending. A cycle is closing out. It could be a karmic cycle, or it could just be something that you're completely choosing to walk away from, something that needs to be brought to an end, be it a relationship, be it a business partnership, anything of that sort. It looks like something is coming to an end, and you are having to rebuild yourself, rebuild your environment. If it's a relationship, it's a situation where you have to rebuild your trust, as well as open your heart up again to new opportunities, new possibilities of romantic partnerships and things of that sort, because you recently had to close out some karmic cycles that were causing you to be stagnant, or just something with a situation where it could have been toxic, or just something that just needed to come to an end, just all in all. It doesn't necessarily have to be toxic, but that's what it can be. And we have, when I cut the deck, that we have the Tower coming in for the Emperor. So things are closing out for you, Emperor, divine masculine, with your handsome, sexy, fine butt. And it is a time right now where you're definitely feeling like you need to do this thing that you're closing out, because you're always in a state of being secure. You're always in a state of being honest, looking to new possibilities. You're always looking for new business opportunities, especially with you being a boss, being an entrepreneur, having your own business, definitely being a family man. There could be a situation where you're just getting out of a marriage, or you're just getting out of a relationship where kids are involved in a situation, and this is involving a Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius at this time. Some truth has been illuminated to you, where you have been able to, like I was saying earlier with the Tower card, in something and be able to be free of the situation. It's brought you actually happiness, something that you weren't expecting. You were trying to avoid a situation that needed to be closed out at this time, and you're actually just being awakened, or completing a spiritual awakening, where you basically had to pretty much figure out yourself completely. You probably were in an energy of being like a Knight of Cups, or a Knight of Swords, or anything of the Knights, where you were pretty much just kind of like immature at the time. But now that is totally different. You definitely have gotten to a point where things have begun to change and turn around for your better good, in order for you to grow. It's funny that I said Nine of Swords, because it's like I'm saying Nine of Swords, because maybe that was something too, but Knight of Swords is what I meant. But we have the Seven of Swords, where you were basically really defensive about this change that needed to come about. You had your guard up against this change that needed to happen. It was just something that you did not want to let go of or walk away from at the time, but you knew that it was needed to happen in order for you to go and walk into your abundance. It could have been someone that you were dealing with who was pretty much holding you back, someone who were keeping you in a lower vibration, where you couldn't ascend to a higher level. But your ancestors, guides, spiritual source wanted you to be awakened, wanted you to step into your power, because you have a higher calling on your life, and you needed to be awakened to what was going on around you. You could have had a lot of family and friends around you at the time who were not good for you, or you needed to move away from that situation, or you needed to go into spiritual jail, or you probably had a situation where you ended up going to physical jail in order for you to change your situation. You could have ended out a lot of toxic cycles, and within that toxic cycle, you were in bad situations, getting yourself into problems because of the people you are around and the choices and decisions you are choosing to make by being around these people who are in a low vibration, which in turn you are receiving that bad karma that they had, as well as creating bad karma for yourself by being around these people. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for you and see what we have. I am working right now with Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, but the reading is going to be specifically for my Taurus at this time. So you could have, or you could be dealing with someone who's one of those signs that I called, or you could have that in your birth chart at this specific time. We're definitely dealing with a masculine. This is someone who is feeling like they're in defense right now. They're feeling like they're protective of themselves. They're making sure that no one comes in and tries to fool them again. They had a hard time letting go or moving on, but you're definitely like trying to help yourself and save yourself from a lot of pain and a lot of anguish or anger that, or just like people trying to come up against you like they did in the past. You're no longer accepting of that. You're no longer dealing with these people who were around you. These people were really bad energies, and you had to learn that and see that. And now that you do, you've moved away from it, and you're like off to yourself. You're standing guard to protect yourself at all costs. You're not willing to let anyone come in and try to fool you any longer. You're out of that immature state, and you're definitely a boss. You're definitely someone who's like standing in your power, and you cannot be fooled at all. Yeah. Someone was betraying you in your past. Someone was definitely going around starting issues, either be it with you or other people in your family dynamic, or in your work life, in your business dynamic, and you pretty much had to defend yourself, and as well as walk away after you were done defending yourself, because it just was not worth you going through the issues or going through the problems. It just was not serving you anymore, and you see no purpose in you being there any longer. Even though you're a really strong person, you're always ready to put up a fight, especially to protect what's yours and what belongs to you, especially something that you rightfully know that you worked for. But you know that there's more, is better out there for you. Just because of who you are, you have so many options and opportunities that's always awaiting you. People who always want to work with you. You're never really lacking or losing. But you are, as I said, in defense right now. Protective. Yeah. And the card definitely came out. Seven of Swords. That is what's going on with you right now. You're definitely in defense. You're being really strategic about what you're doing. You're having to move away. You might even at this time or in the near future be moving away literally from someone at night, in the middle of the night, like moving silently, not letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing. You could be at this time either fooling someone into believing that something is what it isn't, just so that you can strategically get away from them, because they might be someone who is just like not willing to let you go, and you're just over the situation and pretty much done with all of that baggage and extra drama that comes with whoever this person is that you're leaving behind, which I'm getting is a Queen of Pentacles, or you could be in the Queen of Pentacles energy, whereas you're like someone who's really abundant, someone who's really prosperous, someone who's really blessed by the universe, someone who is always getting, you're always able to utilize the things that is around you, being able to bring to fruition the things that you want and the things that you desire. So it's like, I don't have to go through any of these things. You could work by yourself, or you could work with others, but you get along with other people really well. But I'm getting that you prefer to work by yourself, but you also like to be around others. You had to face yourself, and you had to face this situation in order for you to move on. But it was a lot that you had to face in as far as this karmic cycle, in order for you to break free of this situation, in order for you to be in the state of being able to be the emperor. You were definitely feeling stuck, and you had to unveil the truth. You had to find out some information before you just moved on. But when you did find out the information, information, you definitely got away from it, and the way you did it was like really smooth. It was a way where it's like you're a smooth criminal, but not saying that you're a criminal, but definitely like you, someone didn't see your plan. They couldn't see it coming. When you left, they was not expecting you to leave. They thought that you were going to always be there. They thought that they were going to be able to play you, and they thought that they was smarter than you, and you was the one who played their ass. Yeah, you were coming up with a master plan while someone else was plotting on you and plotting against you, or thinking that they were getting over on you and pretty much you know, trying to play you for a fool, but you ended up playing their ass for a fool. Excuse my language, because I'm trying to work on not cussing anymore. But yeah, you definitely played somebody, even though they were the one who were trying to get over on you. But you let go of that. You let go of that energy, and you definitely ended up getting. You found out some information, like I said, and once you did find out that information, you walked away without a problem. Like you did not hesitate to move around and leave. Yeah, and now you are opening yourself up to a new romance, or this could have been like something that was short-lived, a romance that you were a part of that was short-lived with someone who was trying to play you, or I'm getting that you could be getting ready to go towards someone, or you could be talking to someone who is in the devil energy, whereas, or you could be someone that's in the devil energy. Again, we have out here Leo, Aquarius, Sagittarius. Aquarius might be involved, but Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and yeah. You're no longer able to be beguiled. You're no longer able to be fooled or used or anything of that sort. You're no longer caring about the things that you have that is, you know, of monetary value. Could have been one of those people who did, or this person you were dealing with was, but you're no longer in that energy anymore. You're definitely someone who's humble and thankful for the things that you have around you and the things that you've been blessed with and been gifted with by the universe and by your ancestors, as well as by manifesting and being prayerful, basically, and just figuring yourself out and becoming a different and better person than the person you were in the past. You're really defensive. You're a really smart person. You're always thinking of how you can, you know, get yourself out of a situation that is not serving your highest purpose. You're always doing something different. You're definitely someone who's really good at getting yourself out of situations. You're a leader, but you have really good thoughts. You have really good ideas, and you know what to do in order for you to move past something. You could also be this person that showed up as the devil energy, where you're really good at manipulating people and making them think and believe in something that is not real, putting up illusions, false illusions, making people do things that they don't want to do, or making people believe things that are definitely not true. But you're headed in a different direction. The direction that the path that you were on was not one that was serving you, and because of that, you're going to a different place at this time, towards calmer water. Again, we have out here Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Although this is a Taurus reading, but Taurus, you can have this anywhere in your charts. You're in the, right now, you're done with dealing with people who are materialistic. You're done with dealing with people who are always asking for stuff. You're always being the giver, and you're done being the giver. You're more so looking to be the person who is on the receiving end, and that's what you're walking into. Because you're done with these karmic energies, with these low vibrational energies, you're now getting ready to receive your abundance, because you faced yourself, did the shadow work, and went within to better yourself. And because you did make this decision, which was a really wise decision, you are now being able to be blessed with so much from the universe, from your ancestors, as I continue to let you know, as well as just working really hard and putting in work yourself in order for you to inherit the things that you want. You've been talking in prayer a lot about how you want different things to change around you, and in order for you to be abundant, in order for you to have prosperity. You probably are trying to work on generational wealth, and those are things that are being passed down to you, or that you are getting ready to receive, because you've been putting in a lot of hard work, and as well as you just had to endure a lot of things. Even though you are a good person, a lot of bad things have happened to you in your life and in the past that you really didn't deserve, but you kind of put yourself in the situation as well. But you were always having good intentions, and people did not serve you at to the respects that they should have, or treated you as the person that you are. They used you. And now you know a lot of this information, and now you're using it to get away. I'm just going to pull one more card, and I'm going to close out this reading. It's really a lot of information. Yeah. We have the Death card. So you definitely have ended a cycle, closed out a really toxic cycle. As I continue to say, you're definitely rebirthed and released a lot of things from your past that were not a part of who you are as a person. We have the Death card. It actually ended up coming out. So that's what your ancestors want you to know, is that you definitely left something behind with the Chariot card here. You definitely moved away, and when you found out the information that you needed to find out, you moved really swiftly, really quickly. You could have moved somewhere really far away from the situation that you were a part of, the people, the business, the family that you were a part of that was not good for you. You left it all behind because you knew that you wasn't going to be able to get to where you wanted to be and where you really saw yourself to be, because of you holding yourself back, because of you not accepting the change, because of you not being able and willing and accepting of the changes that were coming about. You were holding on to something for far too long than what you needed to hold on to. And because of that, you know, you had to lose a lot of things began to fall down around you, and now you had to rebuild your foundation, work really hard at that, pray about it, become really spiritual. You could have been someone who wasn't spiritual, someone who more so lived on the worldly side of things, but now you are more so living on the side of life where you're really thankful to. It's funny because we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom. I just want to show you this. I'm going to put this card out, and at the bottom of the Chariot, we have the Eight of Cups down there, which is basically really saying that you left a lot of things behind. You walked away from a lot of things that were not serving you, that were not helping you, and walking into you were walking down into your abundance. You're walking down into something that is definitely different, something that is good for you. You're getting ready to meet and be a part of things that are good for you, where you're going to be able to manifest greatness. You're going to be able to have better, because you left bad things behind, karmic people behind, and you're walking down in your divinity, especially with you being the Emperor. You're walking in your divinity, and now because you let those bad things go, the universe can bless you with what you're supposed to have. You're going to be poured in the riches that you definitely have at the higher spiritual realm. So be accepting of these things, be accepting of these gifts. Continue to speak to your higher self, continue to pray, continue to manifest and speak positive affirmations as well, to let yourself know and let the universe know, as well as spirit know, that these are the things that you want to have. So I appreciate you, especially for working really hard. We also have out here now Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So these are any of the energies that could be in your natal charts, as well as someone that you were just dealing with, who you walked away from, or that you had in your life, as well as some people that you would possibly be meeting in your near or far future, in your distant horizons, but it's not too far away because you're on your way. So wherever you're getting ready to go to, this could be one of the signs of one of the people you'll be getting ready to meet. I definitely appreciate you all for supporting me and coming back to my channel to check out my readings. I ask if you can like and subscribe to my videos so that you can have up-to-date information that you need to know what is going on and getting ready to take place in your life. I hope that you have a fruitful, prosperous, and fulfilling day on purpose, and I will be seeing you all soon. Bye.